Good afternoon, everyone. Let's talk about risk assessment. How risky is our world becoming? Well, let's take a look at it. Floods, fires, quakes, sinkholes, blizzards. How safe are you going to be driving through a flooded tunnel? Would you take that risk? Because some people did. Let's take a look at the nor'easter / maybe could be. They haven't labeled as such, but it really looks like one. Massachusetts, you'll see just covered. Record flooding, or so they say, near record floods. Taking a look at the icy, snowy, rainy mixture. Slow it down for you to take the loop again. That's all bunching up, and what do we see? Footage from the crazy flooding 4-point channel tunnel. I-93 in Boston, Massachusetts. Now that I got to watch this video, you're telling me you drove through that tunnel and it's flooding and you took your car in there. Hey, that risk assessment is no way. You're putting your life at risk and others in the vehicle. I've seen many a story through these last 10 years where these tunnels completely fill up. There's no way out. Please never do that if you are faced with that same situation. And also, what is he looking at? Again, risk assessment. How close do you get to the edge of this sinkhole here? Looking down in there. I mean, really, would you get that close? What if that one little piece collapsed off? How deep is that? There doesn't appear to be a bottom except for a few hundred feet down. And that's really close. Again, your risk assessment. Would you take your children with you to go look at the depth of the sinkhole? I mean, how dangerous could it be riding a camel on a motorbike? I mean, hey. Everybody's got their own levels of risk to assess. But when it comes to natural disasters, safer the better. You know, moving forward, we're coming into this superstorm extreme on the planet for almost every event. So if you see something out of the ordinary, maybe step back for a minute and say, wow, we're coming into things never seen before within multiple lifetimes, multiple generations. We're talking multiple centuries or thousands of years of cycle returning now. So what might have been doable a few years ago would be extremely dangerous now. So just, double assess before you step. And the same thing with the food supply over in the UK. Shoppers threatened to boycott Tesco, Morrison's, and Aldi from Aria Foods. They're putting an additive into the cattle feed. Stops methane, cool. Everybody's on board with that. But the shoppers, again, they are taking choices into their own hands for risk assessment. Some of them don't want to use the milk or the butter from these different farms or retailers. Okay, your choice. Irish Milk, they're the only national retailer using this new Bovaer M&S Select Farm dairy cows. But what is going on is shoppers are being more wary of these kind of products. So I started to look at the price over there. They put it on sale right away from not too bad, like $2.25 pound down to £1.90, and it still didn't sell. So then they dropped it down to $1.87 from, it looks like $3.75. Still shoppers weren't taking it. Now it's 44 pence, which is about 44 cents if you're looking at the equivalent of £1, $1. If you're suffering from daily aches and pains, listen closely. Top medical experts have unveiled a natural pain reliever that is changing the way Americans fight pain. 100% drug-free Canalidine. Canalidine is the only solution in the world that optimizes your body's natural painkillers called endorphins, providing full body relief without dangerous pills or known side effects. Over 1 million Americans and hundreds of professional athletes, including UFC fighters, have already embraced Canalidine's pain relief power. Best of all, Canalidine is legal worldwide, certified drug-free, and does not cause side effects, grogginess, or addiction. After 14 years of clinical research, it's been proven safe and effective, backed by thousands of successful use cases from other Americans just like you. Best of all, today you can try Canalidine for less than $1 a day. Click on that link below to try the only Canalidine product in the world, 90 days risk-free. The only thing you have to lose is your pain. And now on with the video. So they can hardly even give this stuff away. Oh wait, it's free. It's absolutely free and nobody is taking it. So what's the signaling here in terms of people going, whoa, I don't know, this is brand new, step back a minute, risk assess it. They can't even give free food away in some of the most expensive times of food prices on the planet during the last, 100 years. And still, people won't take it. And also, this feed here, Aldi apparently is coupling together a joint venture, I guess, with Aria. See, none of this is in the United States. So for me, I'm just an outside observer looking into it. Check the bottom of the milk jug from Aldi, but it was a repackage. So people are starting to go, what's going on? Why are you trying to sneak that in here? So you can see it comes in many ways, shapes, and forms. Now, as food prices get more expensive, are you going to bulk buy your food or bulk shop? This is the whole thing. Like, our entire world is shifting, so some of our habits will need to shift with it. The way you perceive things. Okay, should we go down this street? Should we not? Should we go to this shopping center or not? Should we go at this time of the day or not? Should we buy that product or not? A lot of people are, like I say, being more discerning in their movements, their actions, their risk assessment, their food choices, going out to a restaurant or not. Is it too expensive or not? I mean, as you see, this shift is not stopping. It's accelerating. So shall your instant choice and instant situational assessments. Speaking of which, Blizzard, Spain. When I saw this originally, I was like, really? I need to dig into this story. This is Spain, not northern Norway or somewhere, Spain. And I thought to myself, wow, people on holiday are going to get a shock when they go up. And it turns out this place, Banesque Uesca, it's in the Pyrenees. It's in a mountainous area anyway. 7,500 feet or so in altitude. I'll zoom that in for you. So it's right at the edge of the mountain range, in that valley leading up to the mountains. It's not at the top, but it's in that valley tucked away in between the peaks. This is what it looks like. Summertime. I mean, there's some taller peaks around it, but as with anything, lower elevation shouldn't be getting smashed this heavily, but it is. Old postcard here, if I read that correctly, upside down, 1925. Same village. Makes me want to go there and check it out. It looks really picturesque. And also Saudi Arabia. This is in Mecca. And I thought to myself, I think this looks a little out of place for me. But, I've never been to Mecca. So those of you, please leave in the comment box below. Is it supposed to snow like this much in Mecca? And taking it from the icy cold to the scalding hot. Fire's still raging across California, Malibu area, and it is expanding. There's wildfires up in North Carolina now, of all places. So it's an extremorama, and that's the whole point. This superstorm planet phase we're moving into, this is the next leg up that we're seeing. And there shall be signs, and as we look at peaceful sunsets, perhaps this is a sign that we are not alone. That we are merely moving through a cycle, never alone, never disconnected. And my favorite color in here, orange. Why? Bitcoin, taking the 10th most valuable currency on the planet, just below the Hong Kong dollar. Give it a few more weeks, a few more months, another year, and it's going to be up in the top 5, right around the British pound, I would imagine. More valuable than the Australian dollar, Brazilian real, Taiwan dollar, or the French franc. Moving up to a deluxe apartment. The reason I would say that now and then, 2010, it took you 10,000 Bitcoin to buy a pizza, or it was actually 2 pizzas. $1 billion US in today's value. I guess that buy now, pay later, really, wow, that was a big one on that. 2016, 100 BTC gets you a luxury car. 2024, 3 Bitcoin gets you a house. 4 gets you one on a beach in Hawaii. Now we're going to come down into the single Bitcoin gets you a house on the beach in Hawaii. And then we're going to come into fractionalize, where it'll take you, 1/4 or 1/8 of a Bitcoin to buy a mansion with your sunset dream view, burning the sandals down in the sand. I need a new pair. I've been walking too much on the beach. Into single Satoshis are going to be incredibly valuable moving forward. Ultimate, according to Michael Saylor, 13 million US dollar equivalent of hard value of 13 value money, not the deflated 13 million never-ended printed US dollar value, which, if you reverse the clock, would be 1.3 billion in their time of value of a dollar. I don't think hedgehogs really care about Bitcoin or recessions. They care about strawberries. And this is the way we need to view life too. Sometimes you just can't take it too seriously, but you need to assess the risk. But anyway, there's other things to focus on with your energies instead of your paranoia or fear being spoon-fed by the media to get you to move in a different direction. Anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you got something out of the video. Join us over on Civilization Cycle. That's on x.com, Civ Cycle. And if you're thinking about storable foods, My Patriot Supply and Adapt 2030 for a week of food supply and some free gifts. That link's in the description box below, along with tonight's links to stories so you can do more research. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.